Hello everybody! Welcome to Agashi Review, where I review movies, dramas that you don't want to waste your time watching. I'll give you a synopsis, shorts review, along with my thoughts and opinions. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe and leave a comment below. Now let's go into the review. Hello everybody, Agashi here today. So today I'm going to be doing a K-drama review on the drama called The Law Cafe. And it is starring Seung Gi and Lee Seung. This drama airs on Monday and Tuesday and it's a total of 16 episodes. So I was able to watch the first 4 episodes already, and there's news came out that Lee Seung Gi is having a new drama, and I was actually very excited because when Mouth came out, oh my gosh, Mouth has to be the biggest twist ever. And so with him playing, like, you know, portraying the good guy and all these like things they do on the brain switching and the testing, genetic testing, and it turned out he was bad. It was just like, oh my god, like the biggest twist ever. But so far it was really nice to see him to be able to play a role like that. And so with him coming back playing this, you know, obviously he's been trying tons of different acting. So I was like, okay, you know, let's give it a shot. And I watched the trailer. I know the trailer puts out all the good stuff and the hilarious stuff. So I was like, okay, we'll see how this one turns out. So so far I'm liking it. So I will share you guys the recap and my thoughts on it. From what I remember, it is based off of a webtoon. You guys can hear my baby screaming. The webtoon, I think it's something, the book of love or love of law or something like that. But it's like a webtoon. And so for me, I look at it, he looks kind of, Lee Seung Gi looks kind of like the guy in the webtoon, but for the girl, if she had longer hair. But so far I look at it, I'm like, Lee Seung Young plays so well in it. So I'll jump into all of that later. So I'm gonna go over the cast synopsis in the first 4 episodes with you guys. As for our cast, we have Lee Seung Gi as Kim Jung-ho, Lee Seung as Kim Yuri, Kim Nang-hee as Park Woo-jin, and Kim Seol-gi as Han So-yoon, On Dong-min as Do Jin-ki, Ah Dong-gu as Sol Eun-kang, Kang Do-hong as Pei-jun, Jung Han-sung as Lee Pyeong-won, Jung No-min as Kim Sung-woong, and Kim Won-hee as CEO Hwang, and Hwang Young-hae as Song Ok-jae. And there's tons of people, literally tons of people. But anyways, as for our synopsis, Jung-ho, Yuri, Se-yoon, and Jin-ki has been friends for 17 years for Sejong High School. Jung-ho is the landlord who used to be called the monster genius of the prosecution world. Despite his clumsiness, he is a cool guy with a mysterious charm. Yuri is an eccentric lawyer who won the past Miss Korea contest with her outstanding looks. Her hot temper that cannot stand injustice leads her to quitting her firm and opening a law cafe. When she goes to get the contract from her landlord, turns out it's her old friend Jung-ho. From this point on, a crazy relationship develops between them, where it's just friendships that leads to love sparking between the two of them. So recap on the first 4 episodes, the drama starts us off with Kim Yuri in court, and she seems rude. She doesn't have any manner or court manners in a way. After she finishes her trial, her assistant pretty much gives her the details on how she's like, oh, don't be so rude, please be like that. But she's always trying to find justice for her client. We learn she works in a big law firm, but their office is like that bottom hidden corner storage looking ish kind of way. But anyway, she does a lot of public defense case, pro bono case, and more so focusing in construction world with construction worker finding justice for them. And we learn why she's a lawyer for that. It's because of her father. Before we jump into that, you know, we'll get into all that later as I review. Everyone is happy for her resignation, and her boss CEO Hwang is wondering what she's gonna do after she quits. She states she's gonna open a cafe. She meets up with the realtor, finds a place which the realtor thinks it's creepy, but she loves it. She takes it immediately. The landlord is contact so they can exchange, you know, agreement and everything like that. Yuri attends her 2 best friends' wedding, Se-yoon and Jin-ki, and it's a beautiful and funny wedding, but they're missing one friend, Jung-ho. who they have barely seen in the past couple of years. He does attend the wedding, but he's in secret and hides and runs away when he spots Yuri, or Yuri sees him and she starts calling out for him. Yuri later learns that her landlord is Jung-ho, and he refused to rent out the place to her and gives her this big, thick contract with all of these, like, you can't do this, you can't do that. In order for this, you have to agree that tenant, landlord, all these rules, all these laws, all these agreements between them. She reads through all of it and she agrees to it, and obviously he does that so like nobody would, more so for her, so she wouldn't agree, but she wants to open her cafe, so she agrees to it and she opens her cafe. We flash back to see their friendship, how it all started. Jung-ho transferred to their high school, and for the first time, someone outbeats Yuri in her test scores out of the whole school. She struggles certain math problems, she approaches him for help, and this brings him to become friends with her, Seung, and Jin-ki. All four of them are really close. Obviously, Seung and Jin-ki are high school sweethearts. They're married now. And when they went off to college, everyone is stating that Jung-ho and Yuri are like dating on the side or something like that because they're so close. Yuri asked him to go with the flow to fake it that they are dating because she just got cheated on, and he's always trying to chase away girls that like him. Both agree to fake date, and yes, Jung-ho does fall in love with her. One snowy day, he comes and he breaks up with her to pretty much end their fake dating relationship without any reason, giving her any reason. She be cool with it, and she's just like, okay. And ever since then, they barely see each other, and he doesn't hang out with the three of them often, but he still gets in contact with Jin-ki here and there. Now they are landlord and tenant, but Jung-ho does not want Yuri to open her cafe. First, she doesn't know anything about cafe, but she proves him wrong by hiring her extra amazing, great barista who just got out of prison, Seung Gi, and he's like, what? This dude, really? And her server waiter is like this new young guy who is taking a break from law school, Tae-jung. So Jung-ho learns she's opening a law cafe where she's going to serve cafe while giving law advices to the free public, any advices they need. She's a defense lawyer, remember that. So things starts to happen around her. Her first client looks like he was gonna attack her, but he was just seeking for law advices. She helps her first clients with this case where his neighbors are making noises and disturbing him all day long, and it's driving him crazy. He can't sleep. As she helps with this case, she learns a lot more, and she sees more to everything. And she learns this apartment complex her client lives in is built by Donghwan Construction. It strikes a very sensitive topic to her. Now we go back to why she's a defense lawyer, her father, and why she goes up against construction work and everything like that. Her father was a construction manager, and he died on the site along with others who were injured. The case lost because of the prosecutor steering it towards the direction to where it was at the construction site's fault. People working there, their fault. They labeled her father as a drunk, which he wasn't. He died when she was in high school. Her mother got remarried. The prosecutor of the case was actually Jungko's dad. So with this case, it caused like a psychological problem with her, and she has like a hard time, like sometimes thinking straight. It bothers her, hard time breathing. It's like a very sensitive topic to her. So she works really hard. She became a lawyer, and she defends construction worker, always trying to find justice for them because of her father. Jungko's, so that's her case. Jungko's story is more of a secret to us as it slowly starts to get revealed that he is the grandson to Donghwan Construction. His grandfather owns Donghwan Construction and passed it on to his uncle, who was out of wedlock, Lee Pyong-won, that's his uncle. Jungko's mother is the sister to Pyong-won, and Jungko's father, who is the chief prosecutor, marries the sister, and there's Jungho born. Seeing how his father always covers cases over cases for his uncle, saving his ass basically, Jungho cuts tie with his parents, his family. He becomes this bum landlord and everything like that. And we learn like he was this genius, amazing prosecutor who's like the best. He's a genius. He's so smart. His memory is so great. But out of the blue, he just quits. And now he quits, and he's like he's been secretly digging about Yuri's dad's case on the side, even though it was closed as a cold case and stuff like that. He tries to bring down his uncle. Therefore, in order to do so, he needs to stay out of the law world, prosecutor world, and everything like that, and becomes a bum, like he doesn't do crap. But on the side, he secretly writes like comic book and reveals secrets about his uncle, which his uncle is like frustrated because it's about him. So he's trying to file a lawsuit against this writer, but this writer is a secret. It's nowhere to be found who it is, but it's actually Jung-ho. That's why he has all the secrets and everything about it. So Jung-ho tries to, that's Jung-ho's story, which we'll get more and more into later. He has a lot of secret, and obviously we know once Yuri finds out, she's gonna be very mad at him, but you know, there's soft things out. As drama world, everything works out. But anyways, Jung-ho tries to make Yuri stop getting involved with Donghan construction every time, but her first case leads to more and more and more, and she asks a lot of the tenants to make petitions to go complain to Donghan Constructions, and now she becomes a target. A message gets sent to her. Jung-ho knows exactly who did it, and he secretly handles it on the side. Now he has to come out and battle his family to protect the girl that he secretly loves. With his protection and care over Yuri 24/7, and as landlord and tenant now, she starts to fall in love with him, as previously she wasn't in love with him. She was just friends, close with him. But it puts him in a very sticky situation, as he needs and wants to help her bring down how corrupted his family is. But it's like, how long can he hold his heart back and not tell her? How long can he, like, you know, hold all these things, hide all these things? And he always tells her to not get involved. Is obviously he doesn't want her to know, because if she knows, basically we know she's gonna leave him. She's gonna be like, you knew all along this was you? Like, what the hell, you know? Because she's very honest with him and everything like that. So that is the first 4 episodes. I'm liking it. The first 2 episodes is hilarious. Oh my gosh, if you guys seen it, it's hilarious. You can't stop laughing, and it really digs into it. And so far, like, it's really good. Like, Jung-ho's character, he does things really secretive, and he's really smart. Like, when it makes you think twice too. Like, with the things he does, it's like, if you're gonna do this, you have to think of how will it affect other people, you know? She doesn't really think like that, because she's so sucked into, she's going to defend and prove that her father was a great righteous man, and she's so into that sometimes she forgets that, you know, you are going to affect other parties who doesn't want to be affected, and he helps her with that. So it's like, even though it's like a lot of law stuff involved, like it's like very healing in a way. Like, she's so hurt, and she's like, all these years she's been trying to like heal herself, and for him, he's been hurt and he has never been healed, and he doesn't have anybody to tell to. And even though he has her and his 2 other friends, he still feels as if like he shouldn't open up to them, you know. So it has a lot of like little things here and there, romantic comedy, law, thriller-ish kind of way, with some of the fightings and some of the secret things, and kind of like, you know, they killed the dog in there, so it's kind of like no animal cruelty, it's just fake, but still. And then there's kind of like the healing process in a way, kind of like that. So I'm really liking it. I'm really enjoying it. I have not read the comic or the book of it about it, so I don't know what it's gonna be like. I don't know what to expect, but I'm just gonna let it hit me and flow, because so far I'm liking it, and I'm gonna see how it turns out. So you're really looking forward to it, to see how this drama is gonna be like. I have so many dramas coming up. Some already finished airing that I have not watched, so I am going to jump into those. And there's new one, and I'm so excited for it, and it's just like, oh my god, all over the place. So it's like, oh, this is how it always is for the end of the year. Like, the last quarter of the year, everything is like airing left and right, and it's like for the holidays for you to be able to watch, you know. So I do look forward to see this drama ends, and do look forward to see my other review. And if you guys want to know what happens at the end of this drama, let me know in the comment below. When the drama does end, I will give you guys a final ending review. But that's it for today, and I will see you guys next time.